What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So about 30 days ago from today, I started a marketing agency and I'm rich. Now, I started a marketing agency though. I know there's a lot of hype around starting a marketing agency. It kind of seems like everybody and their hot mother is getting into it. But that shouldn't stop you from getting into it because there's so much demand for it. As long as there's businesses out there who need marketing, you'll be able to get clients as long as you market and advertise for yourself right. So in this video, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys some of the stuff I've been able to do in my first month to get clients and just kind of the steps I've taken. Okay, so setting up my agency. To make a long story short, about 10 months ago, I wanted to start making money online. So I started drop shipping. I thought that was going to make me a ton of money. Thought I was going to be making more than Elon Musk in a short amount of time, but that's not how it worked out. I worked my butt off drop shipping, working on my stores, advertisements, and had little to no results. And then recently my computer broke and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? It costs more than a Tesla to fix this. I was like, what can I do for my phone? So then I decided to start a marketing agency. I kind of heard about it, and I always wanted to do it, but I figured, I'd do it way down the road when I was making money from drop shipping, but that's not how it worked out. So my computer's broken and I'm super discouraged, but I decided to give the marketing agency a shot with just my phone. The first thing I did was go on to Fiverr and hire someone to build me a website. It cost me like 80 bucks and the website looks great. From there, I just started advertising for it and getting the word out there. So I started reaching out to tons of people per day. So far, I've learned that the most important thing in an agency is outreach. You can have great services, a great website, a hot boyfriend, but if you don't have good outreach and you don't reach out to people, then you're not going to get clients. So outreach is the most important thing. There's a ton of videos on YouTube about outreach and everybody has different opinions on the subject. Some people say do cold calling. Other people say don't do it. Some people say cold email. Some people say don't do that. But, I haven't been doing this a while, but what I've learned is that, every method works. It's all proven. People have gotten clients with every outreach method. My advice to you is to just find what works best for you and what's best suited for you. I'm not going to give away my outreach methods on this video. If you guys want to hear that, I'll make another video. I'll tell you what I did do though, was just personalize all my messages. So yes, I reached out to a ton of people, but I made all my message personalized so that the potential client doesn't think that I'm a robot or that I'm just copying, pasting messages. So yeah, you want to make your messages personalized, and it's really just a numbers game. The more people you reach out to, the more responses you'll get, and then the more clients you'll get. So if you're motivated and ambitious, person and have the time to reach out to a ton of people every day, and that's something you can stick to, this is probably a good business for you. So I'll just be honest with you guys, I was able to get 5 clients in the first month of doing this. I know that doesn't sound too realistic or common, but it's 100% doable. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm a high school dropout. I'm not the smartest tool in the light bulb, and I'm not doing anything, special or crazy. Just working hard and reaching out to people. So my first client, I'll just tell you guys, I guess I'll tell you a little bit about my first couple clients. My first client is paying me 800 bucks a month. I was able to get him within less than a week of doing this. And then my second client's actually my highest paying client. She's paying me 2,000 bucks per month. And in case you guys are wondering, I do outsource my work, but I'm pretty hands-on. I work alongside the guy every day. I was pretty nervous at first hiring somebody online to do this that I didn't know, but I got pretty lucky because I actually really trust this guy. He's proven himself to be very trustworthy and really good at this. Okay, so I'm gonna do a new segment I made up called Q&A. It stands for question and answer. I'm just gonna ask myself a couple of questions and answer them myself. These are questions I wish I had answered for me 30 days ago before I started. Okay, first question, what payment processor should I use? So personally, I use Stripe. It's pretty easy and professional. I think that's what most people use. Of course, I've heard stories about, people getting their money stuck and on hold. But I've heard that with every payment processor. So that's kind of just a risk you have to be willing to take. I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen to me, but so far so good. Let me know in the comments if you guys know of any better payment processors. Okay, next question. Do I need to send a contract to every client? So this really depends. If you're working with a big business and they seem professional, you should probably send a contract. But if you're working with a small business or just one person, you probably don't need a contract. What I recommend doing though is just being honest, saying, hey, should we do this under a contract, or do you not want to do this under a contract? Or one thing that I do is the first month just say, hey, let's not do this under a contract, but if it's a good fit and you want this to be a long-term thing, then I'll drop a contract for the next month. There's plenty of good contract templates out there online. If you guys want to use any of those, you should check those out. Should you have set rates? Personally, I do have set rates, but I never go off of them. Usually what happens is when I talk to someone, I say, yes, I do have set rates, but every project is different. Why don't you just send me what you want done and I'll drop a plan best suited around that. Should you hire someone to get you leads? I think that's something you should handle at first, and then maybe in the future you can hire somebody. I'm pretty new at this again, so I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but I do know that talking to people on the phone is a huge skill and something that you must have when it comes to running a successful agency. So definitely do it yourself at first and get used to that. I've had to meet with a ton of people on Zoom and I hated it at first, and I still do, but I'm getting better at it. So that's something you need to be used to, is being interviewed by people and talking to people, because people will want to meet with you before hiring you. That's pretty much it, guys. I just want to share a little bit about my first month and give you a little advice and encourage you guys about this business and tell you that it's a great business and you guys should hop on it. Again, by no means am I an expert in this. I hope I didn't come across that way. Just wanted to share my experience. But yeah, that's all I got. I really enjoy making these videos. So if you like them, subscribe and I will continue making more. But I hope you guys enjoy your day. Peace.